होना चाहिए, सीक्वल है भाई साहब।
लेकिन फिर भी
लेकिन हाँ, अगर जिस तरीके से उन्होंने रॉक ऑन 2 का जो किरदार लिखा है जो के लिए 8 साल बाद आप उनकी मुलाकात होती है, दर्शक की मुलाकात होगी जो के साथ, मेरी भी हुई थी उसी हिसाब से। तो क्या बीती उस 8 सालों में वो ये कहानी है, और उसी प्रकार से मुझे भी एडजस्ट करना पड़ा कि क्या होता है कि हम सब बदलते हैं दुनिया में, एंड चेंजेस इन हैव टू बी। तो उसी हिसाब से जब मेरा भी किरदार काफ़ी बदला और किस हिसाब से बदला है, उसे किस तरीके से आई हैड टू एम्ब्रेस हिम, क्योंकि जो एक बहुत ही वाज अ कैरेक्टर दैट वाज वेरी क्लोज टू माय हार्ट। और जब कुछ अलग देता है एक निर्देशक आपको कि आप इस तरीके से उसे पोर्ट्रे कीजिए, क्योंकि ये सब हुआ है जो कि ज़िंदगी में, तो हाँ थोड़ी बहुत इनिशियली मुश्किल आप महसूस करते हो कि ये मुश्किल होगा, लेकिन जो बेसिक होता है एक किरदार का, जो एक फाउंडेशन होता है, वो कभी नहीं बदल सकता, और वो हम सब में नहीं बदलता, और वही हमारी फिल्म की कहानी है। इस प्राची
मुझे लगता है साक्षी मेरी तरह शायद बस एक बाथरूम सिंगर है, तो स्टेज पे नहीं आती है, गाना नहीं गाती है इनके साथ, वो ये लोग वो कमी पूरी कर देते हैं। बट आई थिंक इनको सुनने में, इनको जैम करते हुए देखने में और वो सब मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आया, और मैं थोड़ी इंस्पायर्ड हो गई। तो तब से आई थिंक आई इंक्रीज माई बाथरूम सिंगिंग, बट एज द कैरेक्टर आई थिंक साक्षी अनफॉर्चुनेटली अभी भी नहीं गाती है।
अभी गाएगी रॉक ऑन वन में।
रॉक ऑन
Arjun, music की बात पे गए तो we wanted to ask him that question, but he's out in a rush, so
He'll come back. We can ask it to him again.
आपसे जानना चाहेंगे,
हाँ?
आपसे भी जानना चाहेंगे
नहीं, Farhan takes his singing and his singing career very seriously. I mean, you watch him, and I've gone, and we've all gone. We've watched him live in Farhan live, and he's very amazing. He's very amazing, and he is a poet. He writes his own songs. He's very, very talented, and he does all of that. So for him, Rock On is an extension of him, you know, and you have to be appreciative about that, because how much he has skill in this genre of film, I don't think any of us as actors have that. So it's a something you must really appreciate. It is the reason why I think also Rock On 2 took so much time to get made, and was made in this way. You know, because he's very passionate. Farhan is very, very passionate about his sound and about his music. And he's half Parsi, so, and I know Parsis, so yeah, you know, he's quite mad in that sense, but he is, when he gets his head to something, he sticks with it, and he's done that with this movie. And the sound of this movie with Shankar Ehsaan Loy, Farhan, and even Shraddha, who's got a beautiful voice, collaborating, is very, very special.
Well, Farhan,
हाइट बढ़ गई यार।
Arjun, the first part we see with the music, with the film, it's overall fantastic. But the look of your character, each and every character of yours was fantastic. This time, but changes in your. Were you disappointed with the not very?
Were you disappointed?
You're looking cool, absolutely cool.
Yeah. So see, I don't understand your question, and. If you look the same way after 8 years, that means you're stuck in a time warp. You know, sometimes if Joe, I think, had long hair in this movie, I would not do this movie, because I would believe that Joe would cut his hair the same way, like my guru of music is Bono from U2. You know. Bono had really long hair when he did Rattle and Hum, when he did Streets Have No Name, and all those kind of albums. And now you see him, he's got short hair, he's a humanitarian, you know, he is with the UNO, he's grown. And I think growth is very important, and that's what we've tried to portray through the film.
Okay, Prachi, there's a new entry in Rock On 2, that is Kapoor. Shashank is also part of it. Do you think there'll be a comparison once you already been part of Rockon first, now Shraddha is part of another one, Rockon 2. Do you think there'll be a comparison between you and Shraddha Kapoor? With all due respect.
Was there any comparison between the four boys in the first film? I'm sure there was, and I don't think there's ever space for that. I think everybody is so amazingly well fit into the roles that they're doing, and I truly believe that we are meant for it. I don't think anybody else could have been Joe. I don't think anybody else could have been Jia or Adi or Sakshi. So I feel that everybody has their own space who's kind of, I think, very beautifully fitting into it. And you have to watch the film to believe, what each one brings to it. And I'm sure that, I hope that people really love it. And I believe nobody else could have done those parts. So there's no space for comparison.
You see, it's not about the quantity, it's the quality of each part. And I think each one is given a lot of quality because of the respect of what we were trying to do. The sad part is that today when we talk about a franchise or we talk about a sequel, 90% of the sequels that are being made in this country don't even retain those characters. Okay? Characters change, their names change. Okay, they're the same people, but it's a sequel, but their names change, circumstances change, and it's just, you say, oh, it's a sequel. That's not how a sequel is. Spider-Man cannot become Superman, and Superman cannot become Batman. That's a sequel. Okay, and I think Rock On is being true to that, and true to all those characters. Today I really miss my wife Debbie, okay, and I wish she was here, because she's also really, really amazing in the film, and Shahana was amazing in the earlier one. So yes, that's what the spirit and the feeling of all of us coming together to do a sequel. इसलिए 8 साल लग गए, क्योंकि स्क्रिप्ट ही नहीं मिली. ऐसा नहीं था कि नहीं करना चाहते थे. रितेश सिलवानी तो कल बनाना चाहता था ओके, आप तक तो 4 हो जाते ओके, मगर उस हिसाब से नहीं हुआ, इसीलिए क्योंकि वी ऑल हैव बीन, इंक्लूडिंग रितेश, फरहान and the whole team have been very, very particular about something very pure, not becoming sport.
Arjun, as you said, it took 8 years to make the sequel, so was it difficult to retain that chemistry for Magik? Like, तुम लोग जो first part में थे, Rock On में chemistry था 4 characters का. Was it difficult to retain that chemistry?
Yeah, I thought about the same thing. It's a very good question what you asked, It's actually, I thought the same thing. 8 साल हो गए, हम वापस मिलेंगे, हमारी केमिस्ट्री जमेगी नहीं जमेगी, किस हिसाब से जमेगी, ओके. मगर आज जब हम वी वर ड्राइविंग हियर, आफ्टर एक्सपीरियंसिंग इट ओनली कैन यू गिव दैट आंसर. आई टोल्ड फरहान, आई सेड द नाइसेस्ट थिंग इज कि वी टुक दिस फिल्म टू शिलोंग, वी ऑल मेट ऑन एन आउटडोर, ओके. येस, वी वर बिट ऑकवर्ड इनिशियली कि क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, किसका किरदार किस हिसाब से होगा, बिकॉज रॉक ऑन आई थिंक वॉज वेरी स्पेशल टू अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, फ्रॉम फरहान टू प्राची टू शाहाना टू मी, Purab, Luke, everybody who was part of Rock On, it was very, very special because it did so much for us that we were all like, hey, yaar, ye gadbad na ho jaye. I hope it's not just a commercial, money-making decision. And it was not. That's why it took 8 years. And I'm so glad they took it to Shillong, because when we all met there, and how we met, and we had our first breakfast, second one, third one, by the fourth breakfast,
no stopping us.
Yeah, there was nothing stopping us, and and that was really, really beautiful, and we all came together. Yeah, and Shujat, he's the guy who had the maximum amount of pressure. Yeah. Really, because to say, acha, chalo, you are going to direct a sequel to a director who's already made a sequel, and he's become very popular about that. To take that pressure, to make all of us comfortable, to be so mature in the way he dealt with it for his first film, or for any film of his. He dealt with it very beautifully. He knew each character very well, and I think that was really wonderful.